Yo, this is Marcel Almighty giving you the playbook from a player. Today I just want to talk a little bit about the body game. That seems to be the hot button thing that's going on right now in the manosphere, the body game. I've actually heard about that maybe it was about 5, 6, 7 years ago when I first heard the body game, but it's kind of cracking right now in the space. First thing I want to speak on was that women will say they want a man. I mean, what's it? Damn, I can't even think what it's called right now. A dad bod, yeah. Women will say they want a dad bod, and I'll be the first to tell you cap. Now, if you was with a chick, y'all got some history, she loves you, y'all got kids, y'all got a family, y'all married, then sure, yeah, she'll deal with your dad bod. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all got some history, and I mean, she ain't just gonna switch you out like that for a dad bod. I mean, she might, but I mean, chances are not just over that. But I've never heard of no girl just going out to the club, going to the bar, going to wherever girls go to find dudes at. I've never heard of no woman going out looking for, a Hank Hill or a Homer Simpson body or a Peter Griffin body type dude. It just ain't gonna happen. Ain't nobody looking for not them type of dad bods. If they might be looking for an action movie dad bod, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if, Usher, he's a dad. They might be looking for that type of dad bod, or Chris Brown, he's a dad. I mean, you know what I'm saying? They might be looking for that type of dad bod, but they ain't looking for the dude that got a gut, you know what I'm saying, and titties, and little small arms and toothpick legs. That ain't what they're looking for. They looking for. If a girl like a dad bod, I trust and believe it's probably a dude. He might got a little bit of fat on him, but he still got, you know what I'm saying, them husky shoulders and the big chest, and look like he'll put hands on somebody. And I like a lot of girls do like that still, just because they feel protected for you. You ain't necessarily got to have no six pack, but they definitely ain't looking for no dude that look like he pregnant. You know what I'm saying? And that's another thing too, is that you don't necessarily have to be under 10% body fat, a gym rat. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted. It'll help if you are, and that'll never be one of those obsessions that I hate on. If your obsession is the gym, then that's a good obsession. You know what I'm saying? It's better than drinking, it's better than smoking, it's better than a lot of bad habits that you could have. Watch out on them. Those extra additives you can be adding to your muscles. I mean, I would definitely advise you against that. I won't even advise you against that. Just know what you're doing if you do that. How about that? If you know what you're doing, that's on you. But natural is better. That's never what I say. That's never gonna be a something that I discourage you about. Is like having like that. That's a good hobby to have, being a gym. You know what I'm saying? Being a gym rat. I'd rather you be here, like I said, than you being on a video game all day long and you just wasting your time. At least you're making yourself better if you're addicted to the gym. So, yeah, Now, also with the body game, you get your body right. Actually, hold on, I'm hopping all over the place. Back to where I was saying that. You don't have to be like under 10% body fat. You don't have to be necessarily some, six-packed up. You know what I'm saying? Basically, what you need to do to take advantage of the body game is you're going to want to have your shoulders. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have your shoulders right, your chest right, and your stomach and your waist slim. Not necessarily a six-pack, but like I said, you want to have a flat stomach. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to have the saddlebags on the side that you can get a nice grip on. You don't want that. You want to have some broad shoulders, some nice arms, and nice chest. That's it. That's all you really need to have. Look like, if you walk out with your chest out and your shoulders back and, your chin up, you'll be a problem. You ain't gonna be the first niggas run up on. That's all. That's the body game. And like I said, the more you do, the merrier. Yeah, if you want to get a six pack, that's even better. That's all I can say about that. I ain't gonna discourage you from getting under 13 or 10% body fat. But somewhere between 10 and 50, somewhere in between 10 and 15% body fat, that's right where the sweet spot to be at. And what I'm saying, anything below that, then yeah, you on some Calvin Klein model type shit. You know what I'm saying? Which is a good thing. But everybody ain't trying to do all that, or everybody ain't even all that disciplined to do that. Now, the next thing I wanted to say is that Body Gang can substitute for quite a bit of things. Let's say you ain't the tallest dude in the world, but you got broad shoulders, a nice chest, and a six-pack. That's something that'll help you compensate for that. You know what I'm saying? Let's say you ain't got the most money in the world. You know what I'm saying? You got broad shoulders, a nice chest, and some nice abs. That'll help you compensate a little bit for that. But get your money right regardless. You know what I'm saying? Get your money right regardless. We just leave it at that. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Your body only going to be able to take you so far. I mean, you're on the side of the road or living under a bridge. I mean, I don't see how Body Gang going to help you too much. Well, actually, Body Gang might help you. She might, a lot of the times when bras be desperate, just want some good dick, they'll move a bitch in. Let's be real. Bras will move a dude in. So, you can add that to the equation. But like I said before, get your money right, regardless of Body Gang. Matter of fact, get your body right for yourself before you get your body right for a chick. I mean, it's whatever your motivation is to get your body right, just get your body right. But I mean, make sure you keep your body right for yourself. Because I mean, at the end of the day, whether you got a chick or not, I mean, you ain't gonna be wanting to, you ain't gonna want to be coughing up mucus and having a high blood pressure and hooked up to ventilators. You know what I'm saying? So get your body right for yourself. Another thing is that you can't always control every other factor in your life that's going on. You can't always control how much money you have at the moment. Shit happens. You know what I'm saying? You can't always control. You know what I'm saying? You always can't control just whatever you like, your inner circle. You know what I'm saying? You can't always control, but what you can always control is your body. No matter where you at or are at in life, you could break out and do some push-ups, some crunches. You can get you a $10 jump rope to do some cardio or do some running. I mean, you can get your body straight regardless of anything else that's going on in your life. You can be in the most depressed, lowest moment of your life, and you can still, like I said, do push-ups, crunches, leg raises, jump rope, get you a pair of dumbbells, you know what I'm saying? And while you figuring out life, why are you trying to figure out, how I'm going to get the hell out of this situation, you can still be getting your body right. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the worst thing you want to be, all right? Say, for instance, if everything in life is going wrong. Let's say you lost your job. Let's say something happened to your car. Let's say your girlfriend broke up with you, or, you know what I'm saying? Let's say just everything's going wrong at once. And you fat? Man, once you add on and that fat, you're done. You're done. Because you could be in all those situations, but I mean, if you got a six-pack, nice arms, nice chest, you still can go out and get it, and you can still might be able to grab a little something just for some companionship, you know what I'm saying? I mean, when life's going wrong, if you lay up on the crack of some titties and ass, you know what I'm saying? That might just make shit a little bit more bearable. You know what I'm saying? You laying down the dick game good enough, that broad might help you out a little bit. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, don't be out here looking sloppy, playing video games when you're going through. No, make sure your body right, because I mean that'll still give you at least a little card to play in the game. You know what I'm saying? Having a nice body, it also it conveys confidence. I mean, let's be real. Most people that are in shape are a little bit more confident than people that aren't in shape. You know what I'm saying? If you look like, you know what I'm saying? Come on, that's self-explanatory. I ain't gonna even go too deep in that. Most people that are in shape, body looking good, are a little bit more confident than people that aren't in shape. The only people that aren't in shape that are totally confident, I mean, there's nothing more confident than a fat black woman. But besides that, most people that are in shape are more confident than people out of shape. I mean, I would be. I mean, if I can go on the beach with my shirt off, and I ain't got no six-pack, I got a flat stomach, I got the chest to shoulders and shit like that, I mean, but I'm a nigga that like to eat, so it is what it is. But if I'm on the beach and can take my shirt off, I'm more confident than, you know what I'm saying, I got rolls hanging over the shorts. I mean, like I said, it's self-explanatory. You know what I'm saying? It's the difference between somebody looking back at you and some women looking back at you, giving you that eye, or some women looking back chuckling. I'm like, oh, who's this fat dude? So I mean, obviously, you know, you're gonna be a little bit more confident in your body, right? And you know, people are gonna pick up on those body cues as well. So, you know, if your body's right, you're gonna walk with your chest up. It's gonna make your posture better. Your chin up, your chest out, shoulders back. And your walking advertisement's gonna be better. That's what the body game is. It's your walking advertisement. So yeah, get your body right. It's gonna make every aspect of the game a little bit easier. It's not the end all be all. Some people say it's the end all be all. I don't agree with that, because you got some dudes out here that's built, but they still weirdos. But however, these built weirdos, they still have an advantage on you because they can get their foot in the door. If a broad walk by and see a dude looking good, I mean, he can still approach pretty confidently because she's still looking at his his outward appearance. You know what I'm saying? That's the main thing about the body game, is that it's gonna get your foot in the door. It's gonna make it a whole lot easier to cold approach. It's gonna make it a whole lot easier for you to stand by a group of women or whatever. Because if you fat, flabby, looking crazy, they gonna shut it down quick. Unless you just fly. It's some fly fat motherfuckers around here too. I ain't gonna lie. It is some fly fat motherfuckers, but I mean, they gotta have money and a mouthpiece. So they got a couple of pieces already in the game. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? If the fat motherfuckers that's fly, you know what I'm saying, had a nice body instead of being flabby, then they probably would be unstoppable. But, you know what I'm saying, I just got to be realistic about it. You got some fat motherfuckers got a nice mouthpiece. They dress real fly. They kind of, by default, have to, or else they wouldn't get no bras. Anyway, let me get off that little tangent. So, get your body right. You know, when you get your body right, that's going to help incorporate into your game. Makes it a whole lot easier. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be playing on easy mode. You still gonna have to do the work and get the other stuff together. Yes, you still need to get your money right. You still need to get your social shit, whatever the fuck you want to call this shit. Just be able to talk to people. You know what I'm saying? You still don't want to be socially awkward. But once you got all of those in line, like I said, the body game's gonna make all of that 100 times easier. Anyway, if you feel that you got any value from this video, it helped you out in any way, or you just found it entertainment. I mean, if you found it entertaining, just give me a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. All right, then, y'all.